u1x, u2x, unx, infinity. There are infinite number of eigenfunctions because function of space is infinite dimensional vector space. I am saying unx equals to, that means my each of eigenfunction equal to 0. That means if I write c1 u1, c2 u2, cn un, each one is 0 and cn is non-zero, this has to be 0. Yes or no? Right? So if I write a into 0 plus b into 0, it has to be 0, doesn't matter what the value of a and b. That's it. So this is a very valid assumption. Right? Yes or no? This is a very important point. Please write down this part. Why I am putting this 0. So this is the complete formulation of eigenvalue. So how to solve the eigenfunction for this? You should tell me the answer quickly. I won't tell you the steps. The steps are already done. You tell me the first, the eigenvalue. First I want the lambda. What is lambda? What is lambda? What is lambda? This can be solved from the school level mathematics. b2 by j square equals to minus lambda un. School level mathematics we have done it. Amit, still you are starting, huh? What is the lambda value then? Yes. What? I? Last minus equal lambda. Is lambda value? Excellent. Excellent, excellent. This is the kind of answer. I don't know why, how you have passed BTech even. Boss, I will be learning mathematics from you. Maybe I will contact you later to learn mathematics. After yesterday's class, this kind of response, I don't know what kind of mathematics you are doing. Any answer from your side? Jessica? Huh? Lambda is n pi? How can you get n pi? Lambda is n pi? I have done this problem, not the first time this there in answer sheet. I have done this. Come on. Don't expect me to do the same thing again and again. What is lambda value? See, even from notes itself you are not able to give the answer. That is the level of your class. N square pi square or n is equals to 1 to infinity. N cannot be 0 because n equal to 0 will give the 0 eigenfunction. What is the eigenfunction then? Un equals to what? Un equals to what then? A will be 0, right? Bn n pi x. We can put this also, no problem. Okay? So, you can write. Now, I am following exactly. We wrote x equal to summation alpha ui bar. What is the, so up to, so ui bar is eigenvalue, our eigenfunction is obtained. Up to this we got. We have to get the equivalent expression of this. What is the equivalent expression of this? U equals to summation I or n 1 to infinity. What is an alpha node like Cn? Am I correct? Cn un. It should be u equals to summation n equals to 1 to infinity Cn un. Right? Alpha ui bar is Cn un there, right? So what you will get then? And you can see that this is satisfying the boundary condition. If you put x equals to 0, u equals to 0. If you put x equals to 1, it will be sine n pi, all those things, it will be 0. So this satisfies the solution. Now we have to find out the C and Bn. How to find? So I will write this combined stuff as Bn sine n pi x. How to get the solution? This step you will do now. How to get solution is this step. We have done this up to this. Exactly I am following the same step. What's the next step then? What's the next step? d2 by dx square. Yes, summation n equals to 1 to infinity dn, or you can write cn unx if I want to write very carefully, equals to 1. I am just exactly following the same procedure, not doing anything extra. Next step. Summation n equals to 1 to infinity cn d2 unx dx square equals to 1. Am I correct? d2 unx dx square is minus lambda un, exactly like this. Auy, I put lambda uy, same way. So this is summation n equals to 1 to infinity cn minus lambda un equals to 1. You can put lambda n. Basically, should write lambda n is the proper way to write. Similarly, we wrote lambda u1, it should be lambda n. Proper. How to find? Then your solution is what? Your solution is cn bn sin or dn sin n pi x. What is the answer? What is the answer of cn? So these un's are actually orthogonal functions with respect to inner weighted function is 1, wx equals to 1. What is cn then? Inner product 1 un divided by minus lambda un. You are very correct. Give me the answer then. What is cn then? What is un? You know that un is nothing but bn sin n pi x. Now substitute bn sin n pi x. Substitute un as bn sin n pi x. What you get? Cn equals to. Next step. Let me write down 0 to 1 sin n pi x dx divided by minus lambda n bn 0 to 1 sin square n pi x dx. Am I correct? Yes or no? Did you get it? Yes? Yes? Because bn and bn square will be there, and if you cancel, you get only bn. So what you get finally then? Fantastically, you get bn cn. This is nothing but bn. And we saw that you can also written as n equals to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi nx. So if you from here, if you find dn, you got the solution. And that will be your answer. What is dn then? What is dn? I want the number. I want the dn, not dn. If you get the dn, you got the answer. What is dn? What is dn? Could you find the integration properly? Lambda and values are known, right? Which is n square pi square, right? Lambda is n square pi square. So you can substitute there. Lambda n is n square pi square. Sin square n pi x, how to do integration? 1 by 2 by 2, right? 2 sin square theta is 1 minus. Then give me the answer, you know everything. You give me the answer. Yes, enough of waiting. Yes, 2 by n cube pi cube. Cos will not be there, only some numbers will be there. Cos n pi and all you have to substitute. Cos n pi and all you have to substitute. If you want to know how to substitute, cos pi equals to what? Cos 2 pi equals to plus 1. So what is the cos n pi then? Minus 1 whole to the power n. Next. That's the answer. So dn is obtained as 2 by n cube pi cube minus 1 whole to the power of n minus 1. So your solution is summation n equals to 1 to infinity 2 by n cube pi cube minus 1 whole to the power n minus 1 sin n pi x. It looks very weird, right? Something weird you got actually. Why it is weird? Something really you find lunatic, I can say that. It is the lunatic form of mathematics. Why? A kid will say this is garbage. And if I am a kid, I will also say this is garbage. So now I will prove that this garbage is correct. Why it is garbage? So far, I put a big question mark here. Because we all know school level mathematics. What is the ideal solution? U equals to what? Simple differential. We have the differential equation today. U equals to what? d2u by dx is square equals to 1. What is U form? Simple solution. What's the final form of the solution? Simple. This is actually school level only, plus 2. Yes, Jessica. Simple, school level, tell me. X square plus will not be.
X square by 2 plus C1 x plus
C1 C2 to find out, no from here. Sorry. I'm sorry. Boundary conditions are 0, 0. Boundary conditions are 0, 0. Same problem I have taken. I will show you. What? X square minus x by 2. That's what I will accept. What is this garbage? What they say? This is direct solution. What I was doing without solving, I got some garbage. How can you prove this garbage is same? You got my idea, right? This is the solution which we got in 1 minute or 2 minutes. I really appreciate it. But this is a solution you got in so much of struggle. After doing so much of struggle, you got some complicated relationship. Both of the solution are the same. That's my question. Which is correct? Is it correct? This is correct, quite obvious. Nobody can even, this is anybody can say this is correct only. But this is the question mark. Is this correct? What is the answer? Is it correct? Okay, we have to verify whether this is correct or not. You have your calculator ready? Calculator. So I will say this is my equation number A and this equation number. So this equation number A, this equation number B. I will put the values x equals to 0, 0.25 and 0.75. Equation A and equation B. Equation B you can write quickly. How much is 0? 0 it is 0, right? 0.25, how much equation B will give? Quick. How much equation B will give? You have memory function, no? Minus 0.09375 equal 0.75. Same. Minus 0.09375. Take two terms and find out the answer for x equals to 0.25. Take 2 terms. One term will not give. At least take 2 terms. Take 2 terms. That means n equals to 1 and 2. First term will be 2 by 1 cube pi cube into minus 1 whole to the power 1 minus 1 sine, what is that? Pi x. What is x value? 0.25. First term will give 0 because all will be 0, no problem. I am not comparing the first, I am not talking about 0.25. Plus second term will be 2 by 2 cube pi cube minus 1 whole to the power. So this second term will be 0. You take at least 3 terms because second term is becoming 0. Take the 3 terms. That means you are taking first and third term precisely. If you do first and third term, what are you getting? If you do first and third term, what are you getting? First 3 terms. How much is the answer? First 3 terms. You use the memory function. First 3 terms. First 3 terms. Yes, anybody got any answer? The second term is 0, no? Second term will not have any role to play. It is coming to 0. It should be, it is plus or minus? Minus what? Minus? Evaluate one term, write down in your notebook and then evaluate another term and do that. Otherwise you do a lot of mistakes. How much you are getting? First 3 terms? Pardon? Minus 1.95. What are you calculating? Huh? Minus 3. So you got minus 0. Minus 0. 0.00196 you got. Okay. Add 5th term. 4th term will be 0 again. Add the 5th term. Add the 5th term. I have the calculation with me. Let's see whether my calculation and your calculation matches. I have the calculation. One more term you add. 5th term. 4th term will be 0, right? Yes, got it? Minus? It cannot be. I have the answer with me. Last one, minus. Please stay the sign. Otherwise it doesn't mean anything in the mathematics. Yes, tell me. Minus 0.0946, not the right answer. Pardon? 0, 1 is of course not. I want up to 5 decimals. 5 or 6 decimals because we are using calculator. I want up to 5 decimals. How much it is coming? Minus 2.5. Huh? Are you mad or what? You see the analytical solution. I don't even simple calculation you cannot do that with calculator. Minus? When you are doing the sign of function, are you using radian? Are you using radian or are you using degree? See the kind of thing I have to teach in the class. Is the sign argument is radian or degree? Tell me. What is that? Did you put radian? Yeah. I think the entire class cannot do calculator business. Even the sign of radian and all those things you cannot do. I don't know how you passed even detail. I'm really surprised. Okay, I'll give the answer. That is your business, not my business to discuss how to get accuracy. It is minus 0.093869. This is the answer to the first 5 terms. You please look at your calculator business, how to use calculator. You please don't expect me that I will be teaching you how to use calculator. That will be really disaster. How to use calculator in the class. Okay, let's go to the next problem because if I do this picker cut and get, you will be all the time playing and nothing will be giving. So I will go to the next problem. So what you could see that if we increase the number of terms, we will be getting the near the accuracy. So this problem, this expansion, eigenfunction expansion also gives the correct solution. So, and we can see that beyond it, if you take enough number of terms in the eigenfunction expansion, we should give the exact solution. The question is, why will we be using that method? For example, if I have this type of function, can you get an analytical solution? Of course not, right? So in this case, I will show you eigenfunction expansion is the only way to get semi-analytical function, semi-analytical solution. So I will be going slowly to that kind of sense, and this is quite obvious. If you have the chemical kinetics kind of problem or some complicated mass transfer problem where we have Langmuir initial kinetics, in fact that we can see the chemical reaction or the mass transfer, there you can have complicated function, and this eigenfunction expansion will be very, very helpful. So second problem I will be giving, which is ux equals to 0 and ux equals to 1 equal to 0 by eigenfunction expansion. Of course, you know how to solve. What is the solution then? Directly you can tell me. 2 steps you can skip. Last step you can come. What is the u? U equals to, what should I write? U equals to, we have just done the problem. U equals to, it is there in your class notes. Even with class notes also you cannot tell me the answer. It is really support. U equals to, what's the eigenfunction? Equals to Vn, what? Vn minus sign. Something people are telling also in the class. What is the eigenfunction for this problem? Your memory is very small actually, short memory like kids, but kids have long memory. I don't know what category you are in. Memory is very short, I can see that. Suddenly you are forgetting. 2 minutes back I will tell you, sometimes I am surprised you know your name or not. You will forget your name also, if your memory is too short. Just now I did in the class. What is your next? The third bench. Blue shirt, t-shirt. Yes, what is the eigenfunction here? is that? Anybody is prompting? Please prompt properly. Yes. Don't look at him. He won't know. If he knows good mathematics, he will be coming here and be sitting there. Yes, you are doing something. I am not seeing the hearing the sound. Maybe my ear is having some problem. My ear doesn't have any problem. He is actually confirming that. I appreciate you can go to the ENT specialist and say that you are better than them. Okay. Yes. Amit sir, you don't know what is eigenfunction? Look at the board. Sir, you look at the board. How to find eigenfunction for this problem? Now look at the board. Your note is acting trash. You not confirm that. Even from note you cannot give the answer. That means your note must be trash. Okay. What is the eigenfunction here? How to find eigenfunction for this problem? What is eigenvector for manism for this problem? Eigenvector for manism for this problem. Come on, don't just go summation and all nonsense. What is eigenvector? How to write eigenvector formulation for this problem? How to write eigenvector formulation for this problem? What x equals to? I am saying eigenvector formulation, eigenequation. If you want the more precisely, how to write eigenequation for this problem? Okay, do you know yes or no? I don't know how you attend the class, boss. You don't attend for tomorrow. Next Friday onwards, I don't want to see your face. At least for the solidarity. If you want to have justice, you should not come to the class. Okay, what's the eigenequation? Anybody from this side? You are all whispering. Anybody from this side? What's the eigenequation for this? Eigenequation for this. Third bench. What's the eigenequation for this problem? What is that? Eigenequation, what are you saying? Something you are saying eigenequation. Maybe I should actually commit suicide in the class. I should commit suicide in the class. The level of the, you said something I should not even hear that. Anybody can give, I'm really surprised what class I am teaching. I didn't experience this kind of shock in the last batch. The unique batch of course. Jessica. A equal lambda u was. Do you know that or not? So now we should actually admit that from Friday onwards you should not be coming to the class. That's my order. You should be satisfied. If you come to the problem, right? So you are not attending the class from Friday. The last class for you. There is no point to come to the class.
I was saying x is equal to lambda x.
You didn't say that.
So I said
No, of course not. X is a vector, right? Don't argue. Don't argue. No, don't argue. If you do like this, that's it. I'm not a joker in the class, right? Then I should write everything x only. Why am I writing so many things? I'm a mad or what? I'm not a mad guy, right? Or even Jessica is not a mad guy. Don't think you're too smart. You are not smart. You are proved that. Okay. So, what is the similar expression? Can you tell? Jessica? What is similar expression here? What's the eigenfunction for manism here? What is that? Here. D squared un dx square equals to minus lambda un and the same kind of boundary condition. These kind of things people cannot tell you and they are arguing in the class. Genius people in my class. Give us the classic example. Okay, and what's the solution you have seen just now? Which is what? Unx equals to dn sin n by x. Okay, and what to write? U equals to n equals to 1 to infinity dn sin n by x, or you can write n equals to 1 to infinity cn dn sin n by x. Am I correct? Okay. Now, what is Cn? You tell me the answer. Cn is inner product x u and x divided by minus lambda u and x u and x. You tell me the dn. How much is dn? Next step. Can you tell me the integral? In the numerator, what will be there? 0 to 1 x sin n pi x dx divided by minus lambda 0 to 1 sin square n pi x dx. And the top, how to do it? Integration by parts. Top should be integration by parts. You have the integration by parts formula, right? Integral ub dx. If you want to have the integration by parts formula, to have integration by parts formula, integral ub dx is u integral v dx minus dvx of u integral v dx. Am I correct? Okay. So, in that case, what's the answer for the numerator part? dn equals to numerator part what is that? 1 by no check it very carefully. We have two terms in integration by parts. And both the terms are having limit 0 to 1. When you put minus 1 whole to the power n, you have to be very, very careful. There are two terms in the integration by parts. I hope I should not teach you how to do integration by parts. That will be disaster. Zero to one x sin n pi x dx. What is happening in integration by parts? Yes, this come. Minus 1 whole to the power?
n plus 1 by plus. Minus 1 power n plus 1 by n.
Minus 1 whole to the power?
N plus 1 by n.
N plus 1 by? Down denominator part? Did you get why it is minus 1 to the power n plus 1 by n pi? Check it out. Okay. Next, denominator term. Minus lambda is there. The denominator minus lambda is what? Lambda is n square pi square. So minus n square pi square integral sin square n pi x dx. The same way what we have done in the previous problem. You can copy from there. No problem. Because exam copying is allowed. In the exam, from one page you can do the copy. So in class also copying is allowed. Everywhere copying is allowed. Without copying, nothing is there in life also. Without copying, nothing will be there. You copy and get the answer. What is that? Denominator term? Minus term will not be there. That's why you won't take the minus term. That's always problem. Minus n square pi square by 2. Okay, what's the final form? 2 by n cube pi cube go to the product. Begin. So what's the solution? U equals to summation n equals to 1 to infinity 2 by n cube pi cube minus 1 to the power n sin n pi x. But if you do analytical solution, like on school level, what's the analytical solution? This is the eigenfunction solution. This is the eigenfunction solution, EFS, analytical. is how much? U equals to
x cube plus 5x plus 6
x cube
plus 5x plus 6
x cube minus
x cube plus 5x plus 6
no what yx x cube then again what I will ask you that you do 0.25 at x equals to 0 0.25 0.5 and 0.75 you compare and I want to have the answer the next class 5 terms in the ideal function and the analytical there is no 5 only one the value put the calculator it's a calculator value and you take 5 terms what's the comparison I will get a good comparison okay so that will give justification to the eigen function solution next problem okay next problem is actually I take one of the non-self-adjoint operator d2u by dx square minus u dx equals to 1 ux equals to 0 equals to 0 ux equals to 1 equals to 0 first you get me the analytical solution then I get function I want an analytical solution let me see who can give me I have done in the class analytical solution I want who can give me analytical solution Analytical is how to get it? Anybody can tell me the answer? How to get it? Analytical solution? Yes, madam. You don't know how to get analytical solution for this? You don't know? What is that integrating factor for this? How to get integrating factor?
Reduce the equation.
Reduce the equation. Why? Is it non-linear equation? When you can reduce the equation? If the equation is non-linear, is it non-linear equation? Then, my God, I'm telling you, you are genius actually. What? What are you talking, madam? Okay, if I put 0, how to solve? Huh? What is that solution? We call complementary function. See? So if I put x, what will actually happen? If I put 1, what kind of solution you get? Plus complementary function plus how to find what is see the situation. I have to really do the kindergarten level of teaching. How to find particular integral? Wronskian. Okay, how to find answer? What are the equations for Wronskian? If phi 1x is how much? There are two different solutions. Phi 1x, phi 2x. How much phi 1x? How much phi 2x? 1 and e to the power x. What are the equations you solve for the particular integral? u1 prime phi 1, u2 prime phi 2 equals to how much? 0. u1 prime phi 1 prime plus u2 prime phi 2 prime equals to 1. Get me the answer. u1 prime, u2 prime. How much is that? u1 and u2? Minus e to the power minus x, right? So what is my particular integral? Psi px equals to u1x phi 1x plus u2x phi 2x. u1x is minus x. What is phi 1x? u2x is minus e to the minus x, phi 2x is e to the power x. What is psi b? Minus x minus 1, you are right. What is the total solution? U equals to complementary function. That means psi plus psi b. What is psi? And we have to put the boundary condition also. So what is the C1 plus C2 e to the power x plus psi p. You put the boundary condition, get the final answer. C1 and C2 two unknowns, two boundary conditions are there. From there you get C1 and C2. From there you can get C1 and C2. Three terms will be there. Okay, I'll give my solution. Minus 1 by e minus 1 plus e to the power x by e minus 1 minus x. Did you get it? Yes or no? Yes? See, you are getting arbitrary values, arbitrary jump numbers. Are you in the same? Okay. This is the analytical solution. Okay. How many minutes are there?
Sir, 8 minutes.
Huh?
8 minutes.
8 more minutes. Okay, very good. Okay, now we will be solving this eigenfunction expansion. So please note down this one. Please note down that part. So this is the solution we will be comparing in a table form. What is the eigenfunction formulation? Eigenfunction formulation for this problem: b square dun by dx equals to lambda what? W is how much? So in that case, what you have to write in this form? Can you write this in this way? This is non-self-adjoint operator. This is not a easy problem. That's what I have mentioned doing. If it is not a self-adjoint operator, we have to write in a self-adjoint form. Okay? We have to write in a self-adjoint form. So I am putting here quotient. I am not computing here, I am putting here quotient. What is px? E to the power? Qx is how much? Ws is how much? Am I correct? Okay. Get me the eigenfunction. So when the operator is non-self-adjoint, you have to write in a self-adjoint form. Otherwise, problem is you cannot have the JU be 0, or you cannot have the proper orthogonality criteria for the eigenfunction. Because eigenfunctions should be weightedly orthogonal. That means eigenfunctions are orthogonal with respect to the weighting function. And weighting function can be obtained from the sum due to problem. Weighting function can be obtained from the sum due to problem. Weighting function can be obtained from the sum due to problem. Yes, what are the un x equals to 0 un x equals to 1 equals to 0. Answer? We have done this problem today also. You can just copy, that's what I am saying. Copying is allowed. Anybody can copy any time, no problem. In exam also you can copy. What is un? sin n phi x. What is u then? N equals to 1 to infinity Cn Bn e to the power x by 2 sin n phi x, or you can write this as n equals to 1 to infinity Cn un x. Okay, or you can write in terms of Cn Bn, you can write Dn. Okay, next step, how to find Cn? How to find next step? How to find this Cn? How to write? Inner product we cannot write just like that. We have to follow the differential equation. That's what I am telling you. If you copy, no, you just copy wrongly. I am allowing you to copy. That means I am just seeing how much wrong you can do. If you copy, you will copy everything wrongly. Because you won't apply your brain. If you apply the brain, it will be done very fast. What's the eigenequation for this? Who can tell me the eigenequation for this problem? It is there already. It is already there. d2u by dx square minus du. This is the original equation. Okay? Ax, like ax equals to b. What you did, ax equals to b was there. You put summation alpha I ui, right? Same thing you do here. d2 by dx square summation n equals to 1 to infinity dn, or you can write Cn un x minus ddx summation n equals to 1 to infinity Cn un x equals to 1. Next, summation n equals to 1 to infinity Cn d2 dx un x minus summation n equals to 1 to infinity Cn dun x dx equals to 1. Now what actually happens? Very interestingly, summation n equals to 1 to infinity Cn in bracket d2un by dx square minus dun dx equals to 1. And then you multiply both sides. So if you multiply by e to the power minus x, you will get this ddx of e to the power minus x dun dx. Okay, so what is that thing? Next step, how to find Cn? You tell me the final answer. I will not tell. Final answer? In fact, if you are so smart, from here you can easily see d2un by dx square minus dun dx equals to minus lambda un. That is also coming from here, if you are very smart. So this is minus lambda un. Okay, so what is your Cn then? What is Cn then? Cn? You tell the integral form or the inner product form, no problem. Then I will stop today and then you can evaluate next class. Inner product 1 to